What's going on, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm here with Riaz, and we're bringing you our Week 4 picks. We're talking spreads, we're talking over-unders. We kind of highlighted 5 games in particular that we like here. These are kind of the games with the closest spreads, something that we have our eyes on. Riaz has been doing great in NFL this year. Riaz, you want to let them know what your record is?
Yeah, I'm 22-11 so far this year. Uh, Betting every Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night game. So I would stay tuned. It's feeling hot this year.
Yeah, I haven't been doing great, but I like these videos because they're pretty chill. We kind of just talk about the games and our thoughts on them and whatnot. Everything that we bet on gets posted on Twitter, and like I said, that's absolutely free for you guys. There's no subscription service or nothing like that. If you guys want to just log onto the Twitter and see what we're betting, and if you guys want to ride the hot hand in Riaz, then you guys can do that. But we'll start you off with the first game on our highlighted games, and we have the Colts going at the Dolphins. This is at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, and the Dolphins are 1.5 favorites. The 0-3 Colts, I believe Wentz is playing this game, and Brissett is still playing for the Dolphins, and the over-under line is at 43, Riaz. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the Colts here. I think it's kind of a must-win game. Not so much as a must-win game for the Dolphins. I feel like the Bills are just going to run away with that division, but in this game, I think the Colts they're just dying to get a win. Even though it's on the road, I like the spread. I even like the over under. Helps Carson Wentz is playing. Michael Pittman's been awesome so far this year. So I think the Colts get it done in a must-win game.
Yeah, I like the Colts here. I would take a money line. Obviously, that's not a huge spread, but you're going to get a little bit more cash if you go money line here. I just think they have more to play for, and starting off 0-3 is rough, and it's kind of a little bounce back. You're not out of it, but 1-3 looks a lot better than 0-4 going into your locker room on a Sunday. And I think I like the under here as well. I just think it's going to be a little bit of an ugly game. I think they're going to get JT involved, and I think he's going to start to bounce back. Kind of live up to that high fantasy praise people were giving him. So I like the Colts here, money line, and I like the under here. Riaz, you like over or under here at 43?
No, I like the under here. I think if the Colts are going to win, they're going to have to really have a good defensive performance because I don't think this offense is clicking to the point where they're going to outscore the Dolphins.
Yep. There's a couple players that we did like on DFS for DraftKings on the Dolphins this week. But it's like I said, we're not targeting a high total game here. We do think it's going to be under this 43, could be like 38ish, kind of 39, and I don't know. We don't want to spend too much time on this game. There's a couple better games on the slate. So let's get to the next one. This is going to be a good one, a dogfight here. We got the Browns going at the Vikings again, a 1 o'clock Eastern Time game with the Browns on the road being a two-point favorite here. Over under at 51.5. Riaz, what do you think?
I think it's a high game total, but I'm going to stay away from that. But when I first looked at this, I was really thinking the Vikings, just how well they played against Seattle. But the Browns are good this year. It helps when you have two great running backs in Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And they got Odell back. Yes, they don't have Jarvis Landry, but having Odell out there just changes everything. So I'm gonna go Cleveland -2 here, and the fact that I think the Browns they just need to keep winning. They need to show people they're the real deal.
Yeah, this over under too is something that scares me a little bit, but I'm gonna go the over here. I'm not much of an under guy regardless. I kind of root for good games. Uh, so I like the over here. The Vikings been giving up a ton of points, and even the Browns been giving up mad points to teams like the Texans too, who really weren't that strong on offense. So I definitely could see the over hitting. Obviously, the Browns have a pretty good defense, but we're waiting for a crazy significant performance from that defense. It could come this week, but Kirk Cousins is playing really well, and I think he's kind of putting everyone on notice that this team has potential, but they haven't really shown it yet, and it sucks that Dalvin Cook is not there and not playing. So
Yeah, he might be back. He might be back.
okay, he does like to play banged up. I mean, he'd probably play. He's the type of guy to go out there, broken ribs, sprained ankle, turf toe. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's questionable and does end up playing. But this is a spot where the Vikings need to win, and they're at home. Um, it's tough, man. If the line was at 3.5, I'd probably take the Vikings with with the points, but it's really is a toss up. I think I'm gonna go Cleveland here. I just think that they're the better team all the way around, and I like the addition of OBJ coming back, and I think we're gonna have to go Browns here -2, but it really can go either way. I would just take the over here if you're kind of in between. I know it's definitely a tight line, but it really is your choice. Riaz, do,
Yeah,
do you
without a
agree?
doubt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. But let's kick it off to a better game here. We're jumping into 4 o'clock. We got the Cardinals at the Rams. Rams favored at 4.5. Over under 54.5. I'll start off here. I think I'm all for the Rams this year. I think I might put a future bet in for them to win the Super Bowl. I am all for the Rams. Cooper Kupp is unbelievable. Van Jefferson just has sparks of greatness. I think this is a get right game for Robert Woods. I I think they're going to score a million points against this horrible Cardinals defense, and just to watch them play last week and how well they contained Tom Brady and that electric offense. I don't think they're going to really have that many problems with Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. So I'm all in the Rams. I'm going to take them 4.5, and I think I'm going to bet this under as well. I think they're going to hold the Cardinals and really stop them this game.
Yeah, I think I can see. It's a matter, the Rams are capable of just putting on a dominant performance in terms of where, they score upwards of 35 points and they hold the team to 10. So that's why I definitely can see an under here hitting when the Rams just pour on a bunch of points and their defense is just so solid. Um, I would lean more towards Arizona if they were at home, but I do like the Rams playing in LA, 4 o'clock game, and 4.5 doesn't really scare me here. I think the Rams do take it by like 5 or 6. Like I said, they might have been preparing really hard for that Tom Brady game. I understand that they're in LA. It's a big market. You know they they have expectations. And there was definitely a lot of expectations coming in when they got Stafford. So we'll kind of see what they're made of here, but I'm going to trust the talent. Obviously, Kyler Murray is a generational talent, and Hopkins is great. But other than that, uh, I don't really like their situation in the running game, and not that you can really run on this Rams defense, but being able to kind of open it up a little bit, I think you're just going to see a situation where either Kyler Murray wins this game himself with his legs and he throws for 4 touchdowns and he runs for 70, 80 yards. That's for a situation I can see, but realistically, um, I like the Rams, and my only thing that concerns me is maybe a little bit of hangover from a big win against the Buccaneers, but we'll see what happens. And if I think if they handle the Cardinals here, I think they're definitely Super Bowl favorites. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a big game, and if they can kind of hold their own here after a big win, I really like their chances going in deep to the playoffs. So 54.5 too, something I'm probably gonna stay away from. I can't even give you an opinion on that, man. It's tough. So either way, Riaz, just get us to the next one, man. This one's got me anxious. I can't wait for that 4 o'clock game. So what do you think about
Yeah,
this
we got
next one?
we got the Seahawks going to the 49ers. San Fran's favorited 2.5 over under 52. I bet the Seahawks every week. I don't know why. Uh, I think they're just such a great team for the past 5 years. They've been awesome. I'm gonna go back to Seattle here on the fact that they've lost 2 straight. It's a get right game. 49ers, you have no idea who's going to be in the backfield for them, and I think they do need to get the running game to get Jimmy G a little just to get his passing going. I know they had a tough loss against the Packers. They might still be down from that. So I think this is going to be a little slump game for them. It kind of hopes that they're at home, but I think Seattle is they're going to get right here. They're going to get back on track, and I don't really see them having that big of a problem against the 49ers this week.
See, I feel like I can agree, but San Fran's always a team that they just have talent, and like they're just well coached. I didn't think Kyle Shanahan coached a perfect game against Green Bay. Obviously, they it was a loss, but they were 42 seconds away from winning that game. Just you throw Aaron Rodgers' greatness in there, and now you're talking a different scenario. Honestly, I like the line here. I am going to go San Fran at home. I like that the fact they're at home. I do like the under here as well. I understand where you're coming from on the rushing game. You don't know who's going to be back there. But I think as long as they start to get Ayuk back in the game and Debo looks great and, Kittle's now getting touches, I think this offense is going to start to come together. Shanahan's going to make adjustments. I know that. And I think that these Seahawks are pretty Russell Wilson dependent. I know Chris Carson's having a very good year. Looks like Lockett's going to play. He got banged up at the end of that game uh, against Minnesota. So obviously, it's two super talented teams, and I understand why you would pick Russell Wilson in the Seahawks here, because usually I would as well. But this San Fran team on a bounce back week, I like them here, especially at home. I think I would go either team that was home here, but I just like San Fran this week. I like the under too. I think it's going to be close knit, and I think it's going to be low scoring. I think like 24-17. San Fran takes it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty defensive battle. If I did have to pick, I probably would go with the under. But let's jump into the last game we're going to talk about. The game that I am most excited about, my Denver Broncos. I mean, this is going to be an awesome game. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Denver Broncos. Denver's favored at -1. Could be a pick up. Could be a pick 'em by start time. Over under 44. I mean, this is a no-brainer for me. I'm going with my Broncos. They look awesome. They're 3-0. Yes, they've played god-awful teams, but the Ravens should have lost last week against the Lions, and the Lions are 0-3. If Justin Tucker didn't kick that NFL record-breaking 66-yarder that doinks off the freaking crossbar, I mean, they lose. And I think they're beyond excited that they won this game, and they really haven't looked that awesome this year like everyone expected. The Broncos have an awesome defense. Teddy Bridgewater as a game controlling quarterback is awesome for them. Keeps the defense fresh. They're going to stop Lamar. Tyson Williams is going to be a no one. What's his name? The backup, Murray. I can't even think of his first name, but Denver's front five and their linebackers and Von Miller and their unreal secondary is just gonna put the clamps on Lamar this week, and I'm gonna go with the Broncos -1, and then the under 44.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I like to go with my favorite team too, and it just don't work out for me. So I'm going Ravens here, man. I'm sorry to break it to you, Riaz, but I'm going Ravens, and it kind of blows my mind that the Ravens are underdogs here. I like Denver as a team this year, but they beat three teams that haven't won a game yet. The combined total of 0-9. They're definitely talented on both sides of the ball, but I just think the Ravens. I think that game against the Lions, in a win, I understand, but some things go another way. Say the Lions do beat them, whatever. I do think that they expended a lot of their energy on that Chiefs game, and they did beat the Chiefs. And I just think Lamar Jackson is just unreal, special, and I just think that it comes down to talent here on the quarterback position. Obviously, Teddy is a game manager, and I mean, it's fair. They're giving the Broncos some love here. Personally, I think the Ravens should be the favorite even on the road. But man, we'll see. I like the Ravens. They're activating the rookie too, the wide receiver, Bateman. So we'll see what happens. But I like the Ravens here, man. And I like the under. I think this is just I think before you know it's gonna be like 7-0, and it's already gonna be in the second. It's just gonna be it's a lot of running in this game from Baltimore, and I think it's a lot of field goals maybe. But I think the clock's gonna be just draining from running the ball. Teddy, just a lot of dump down throws, not taking any chances. The clock's just gonna be moving, so I do like the under. But yeah, I like the Ravens here, man.
Yeah, if you don't want to touch this game, I'm not gonna throw out the word, but if you're gonna bet anything here, bet the under. That's probably your best bet in this. in this game.
Yeah, yeah, I like the under. I know a lot of people look at it like 43, 43. A lot of these games this year have been shallow, but I mean, the under this under would have hit against the Lions and Ravens, and that's in a game script where you feel like the Lions have to throw because they're down. This is supposed to be tight, and I'm not sure what the team totals are for both teams, but I really can see like a really low scoring performance, like a 17-14 sort of grinded out win for whatever team you pick here. I think the Ravens. Are just a tad bit more talented, but we'll see, man. If Denver takes one from the Ravens here, they're looking 4-0. I mean, who knows, man? I mean, that's gonna be exciting for Denver fans. So I like I never minded Denver. I'm not shitting on Denver either. Uh, I'm a Steelers fan, man, and I can't believe I'm even fucking picking the Ravens. But regardless, uh, that's our picks for the week. Yeah, Riaz, if you got anything else to say, go for it.
Yeah, I'm excited about the growth of the channel. I love all of you guys coming out and watching all the videos. We're just gonna keep pushing out content, so don't forget to subscribe and like the videos.
Yep. All right, guys. Peace out.